Okay, still on solutions to elementary problems in calculus. I've been working on some questions to get students going in elementary calculus problems. Now, we have a question here which is more of an application. Because an object is projected vertically upwards. Its height, each meter, that means you have to look for it, at the time t seconds, is given by this function. So it's given as a function 20t minus 3 over 2t squared minus 2 over 3t cubed. The question now is find the time at which it momentarily at rest. Find the time at which it is momentarily at rest. And the second question is the maximum height reached by the object. Now, how do we do this? To find the time at which the object is momentarily at rest is the time where the derivative of this is equal to 0. The derivative of this is simply the h dt, because this represents distance, vertical distance. So when you differentiate this, the h dt, v is going to be equals to the h dt. So, and that is the velocity. That's actually the velocity. So if we find the velocity of that, it's going to give us 20. So if we differentiate this, it's going to give us 20 minus 3t. So if we differentiate this, it's going to give us 20 minus 3t minus 2t squared. So let me explain what I did. This 2 here comes here. So you see I have minus 2 times 3 over 2t, 2 minus 1. So this cancels this, and you have minus 3t here. That is 1. It's going to give you 1. So, and on this other side, I'm trying to explain the points. This is going to give you 3 times 2 over 3, then 3 minus 1. So this is going to cancel this. We have minus 2t squared. So that's how I got this. Just a brief way of explaining everything I've done. Okay, so let's carry on. So this is actually the function that represents the velocity. There's a function of time. So the velocity here is the function of time, which is 20 minus 3t minus 2t squared. So at the point where it's at rest, that's the point where this is equals to 0, where there is no more change in the height. So v of t, v is equals to 0. That is where we find our t. So 20 minus 3t minus 2t squared equals to 0 at this point. So you can multiply through by minus to have 2t squared plus 3t minus 20 equals to 0. So I multiply through by minus to arrange it properly. That's a quadratic equation. So how do we solve this quadratic equation? We can use the quadratic root formula. The quadratic root formula, which is minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So if we substitute the value, we are going to have minus 3 plus or minus 4. Sorry, 9. 3 squared, that is 9 minus 4 times a, which is 2, and c, which is minus 20, divided by 2 times 2. So this is going to give us this 40 times that, and that is going to give us 100 and this 40 times that, that is 160 times that, plus that, that's 169. And this is the same thing as minus 3 plus or minus square root of that is 13 over 4. So we have t to be equals to 10 over 4, 10 over 4, or minus 16 over 4. But we know that this is not accepted because time cannot be negative. And this answer is mutually exclusive. So it means that t is equal to 2.5. Or you simply call it 5 over 2. That is breaking this down. Seconds. So the time at which it is momentarily at rest is 5 over 2 seconds, or 2.5 seconds. Okay, so we want to find out the maximum height reached by the object. The maximum height reached by the object. How do we find the maximum height reached by the object? All we need to do is to substitute this time, because this was the point where the object is at rest when it is thrown vertically upward. That's it. So you see the object is being thrown vertically upward. You have the height. You have the height. So at this point, where v is equal to 0. So we want to know. We have the time here. The time here is 5 over 2 seconds. So we now want to know at this point where the object or whatever is here. We now want to know what is this height. And how do we know? How do we find the height? We must substitute this time into this function. And that is how we find the height. Permit me to wipe this. So that is going to give us, h equals to 20 into 5 over 2 minus 3 over 2 into 5 over 2 squared minus 2 over 3 into 5 over 2 cubed. You can always use your calculator to solve that out. This is going to give you 50. This is going to give you 3 over 2. This is going to be 25 over 4 minus 2 over 3. This is going to give us 125 over 8. And this is going to give us 50 minus 75 over 8. This is going to give us 250 over 3 times 2, 8 is going to be 24. So you can use your calculator, is a function of t, to get the final answer. And that final answer is in meters. That is how we find the height that is attained by this object. So I'm giving you that as an assignment to find the height of this. That is just how we find the solution to that question. So from my next class, I'll be talking about integrals. I will bring introduction to integrals, and I'll also talk about curve sketching. Thank you very much. Remember to like, share, and also sponsor